Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Nomi Factory GTCEu hard mode. Alright, so here we are today in episode 124. Alright, so I have actually upgraded the pack to one of the more recent versions, 1.6.1 B4, which I guess means beta 4. So there's a lot to go over before I get into what we're going to do today. So let me get out my clipboard here. And here we are. Yes, so 1.6.1 B4. Now there's a couple things. Packager upgrade. So there is a new feature, new part, well, new addition to the encoder. This, do I have it up here? I don't think I do. Okay, let me go down to the injector real quick. Okay, so you see this thing right here? I mean, sorry. You see the recipe encoder right here, right? So not only can I now drag items into it like that, but I can also click and I can set the amount just like that. This is a godsend, and I am so upset that I did not upgrade sooner. This is amazing. So it's a lot easier now to set patterns without having to cheat items in to get it fixed. Which, by the way, after upgrading the pack, I had to fix all of these patterns because for whatever reason, the packages that it made did not transfer over properly. I don't know if it was MBT data or some other crap, but it would not recognize the packager package linked to my AE2 pattern. So, yeah, had to do it all over again. I mostly cheated in items that, oh, it's a new texture. I mostly cheated in items to get that fixed, but yeah. Interfaces. So from what I can tell, interfaces now allow you. Let's see if I can find an Oh, let me go up my home real quick. No, not that. Let me see. Get a face here. So if I put this like right here, for example, real quick. So let's see. Cobble. Yes, there we go. Perfect. So interfaces can now stack up to 512 items. That is amazing, and oh, I love it so much. This makes auto stocking way nicer. So that's pretty sweet. Okay, so get rid of that. New wireless terminals. So they're in the process of phasing out this wireless crafting terminal, and you can kind of see that. Oh, good hiccups. You can kind of see that in the tooltip there. I can still use it for the time being, but I imagine at some point this is going to go away. Hold on, give me a second here. Okay, sorry about that. I think we're good now. So as you can see here, this is going to be going away soon. And they also added other kind of wireless terminals here, like the wireless normal terminal, the wireless crafting terminal, the pattern terminal. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet right there. And the wireless fluid terminal. So that is all stuff to take care of. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Oh, interesting. The inscriber can make that card. I'm gonna have to eventually, probably at some point, make a matter condenser and do all this. I have never made a quantum ring, so maybe I'll do that at some point. Just for the hell of it. I'm not sure though. In any case, get rid of that. Polosite. So the tier 5 microminer got updated, or not updated, but like okay, updated, yes. They now offer a polosite ore in the snow chestite mission, which polosite is good for cesium and the like. And polosite can be broken down into, oh yeah, more cesium, aluminium, and silicon. And cesium is basically a component for hydroxide, which is how you get the neocreolite. So that's kind of neat too. Get rid of that. Wire mill circuits. Okay, so the wire mill got updated as well. Now it needs a circuit in there. But in that same vein, so do the fine wires. So there's a 1 and a 3. And I'm probably gonna have to like go through my wire mill and make sure everything is in the proper slot, because for the fine wires, let's see if I can find a good example here. Fine tin wire. Okay, as you can see here, if you use an ingot, you get twice as much because obviously, you know, a tin wire, you get 2 tin wires per ingot. So it adds up there. So essentially though, I'm either going to have to make 2 wire mill factories, or I'm going to have to, well, I can either make 2 wire mill factories, and it makes it a lot easier, or I had to go through every one of my patterns and say, okay, this will have an ingot to make the fine variant, not a wire. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into this, but I'll probably go the lazy way and make it a whole nother wire factory, because why not? Easier that way. Ghost circuits. So yes, ghost circuits are now a thing in that, okay, let's say I have a machine here, right? You can look in the program circuit slot right here, and if I left click, it puts a program circuit in there. So I don't even have to make circuits anymore, right? And you can change it to whatever number you want. So that's pretty neat. And to get rid of it, right click it. That's pretty cool too. Bender recipe. I'm assuming that the bender recipe, you needed a tool at some point. Well, no longer does it need the tool, and I just noticed that my circuit texture is screwed up. Not that. Circuit. Yeah, I'll have to. Let me see if I can fix this real quick. This is gonna bug me. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So I got the textures fixed. Okay, so like I was saying, the bender recipe is no longer needing a tool. I think that's the case. I don't remember the bender recipe because I haven't made this in a long time. Any case, yeah, so that is good. Yeah, no wrench, I guess. Tanks, chest, displays. Oh yeah, so the GregTech chests and tanks now display an item, and I noticed that the fluid version of it is kind of weird. Like, technically this is helium, so it's gonna float up. So I wonder if there's a tank somewhere that I can look at that. Oh, sorry, I just brain farted. Let me try to find a tank real quick. Okay. Is there a way I can wrench this around? That's empty. Okay, here's one. So yeah, the fluid is at the bottom there. Is there a full one I can look at? And that's not. Oh, here's a big one. Oh, okay, so it does kind of fill up like that. Neat. Okay. It does actually animate. Okay, so that is that taken care of. Oh, wall of stuff. Okay, so let me see if I have yeah. So with the GregTech tanks, or yeah, no, the GregTech chests, there's no way to void out items, right? So I went back to my normal way of storing large amounts of items with a drawer controller here, a void upgrade in each chest, and these upgrades. I should probably move these to emerald, but yeah, I just need a pattern for it. In any case, I made this because I was having a great deal of items clogging up my AE2 disks, which if I go back over here, you can see everything's now green again because I did a great partitioning, if you will. I also have these little chests here that I put in as a temporary buffer. These will basically take in anything with like priority negative, I don't know, like 1,000 or something like that. Okay, so I think that's everything really covered. I'll have to get rid of all of this later. All right, so last episode we were working on the solars, and I think I either on camera or off camera I prepped a package for the chaotic solar, and I also mentioned that I wanted to get the chaotic cores for the quest, and there might be some quest weirdness, or maybe not. I think. Okay, I guess we're good there. Okay, I had to make sure that the quest book was on the expert mode. All right, so here is the chaotic solar package, which is again chaotic core, draconic energy core. Hold on, chaotic. Oh, God. Excuse me. Yeah, so the Draconic core, the Draconic Energy core, and a solar panel. So let's go ahead and get this patterned up. Actually, you know what? I did think I have this pattern ready. Yeah. So there is our first chaotic solar panel. Oh yeah, speaking of solar panels, I have something else to show you. Let me get this done. Probably crafting right about now. Okay, there it is. Chaotic solar. Is the quest? Oh, there's no quest for it. Only for the Neutronium. All right, so this thing can generate 500,000 RF per tick, and we have 2 of them. All right, so also between episodes, and you may have seen it already. I'm not sure if I looked at any power conduits, but I went out and replaced all of my conduits. And hold on, let me get rid of the FG. There we go. There we go. I think that's how I did it before. So yeah, you can see that I have draconic superconductor conduits, and I had to swap out some 2,000 conduits. Just when I thought I was done replacing conduits, I found another branch and another one and another one. So yeah, that was fun. So on that same vein, I also have something else to show you too. So I think I mentioned that I was going to make the world accelerator also last episode. Bam. The advanced world accelerator. So yeah, we have 4 draconic solars here, and honestly, I could probably. I wonder if. Yeah, NBT data, be damned. Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say I could probably swap these out for chaotics and get even more power. But as seen in the last episode, this world accelerator is basically pumping out the power in these solar panels, and I think it's something like a couple million, if I remember correctly. Although once we get better solars, it'll pump out even more. However, the goal is to get RF source so that we can. I don't know how much it's going to put out without testing it, but it's going to be ridiculous. Considering the RF source is like, I think it's like 2 billion. Is it 2 billion? I think it's 2 billion. Dude, no, that seems a bit much. I think it's 2 million. Either way, it's going to be ridiculous having this tick accelerator working on that. So yeah, there is this long ass chain of conduits here that I originally planned to only have the solars feed our injector system here. And truth be told, I could have the roll accelerator on the core, but I think I tested it and it didn't seem to really affect too much. Having the power though, that's a big deal. But we only have as much as 300 billion RF storage here. And that's a lot, honestly. That is a lot. But we want to go bigger. We want the Draconic Energy Ball. However, the Draconic Energy Ball is going to be very expensive. Where is the energy? Yeah. So, yeah, this bad boy right here. So, we could go for tier 7 and have 2 trillion RF storage. And compared to our 300 billion of conduit, you know, that's only like what? 7 times as much. But the tier 8 is somewhere in the no. I think it's in the quintillions. It's basically like the unsigned. Is it signed or unsigned? I think it's signed along. I forget what it is exactly. I could be completely wrong on that, but essentially it's like 9 quintillion or something like that. Anyway, is there? Yeah, okay. So this is the shopping list that I essentially need: 672 awakened draconium blocks. I think that's correct. Hard mode. I think that means the expert mode that we're on. I'm not sure if that means hard mode of the mod itself. I'll have to ask Discord on this. But in any case, that's still a lot of stuff. The tier 7 is only going to be 210 draconium blocks, much more manageable. But what do you basically double that for draconium, assuming this is correct? At least double, even double for it's a lot of blocks. I don't know. But yeah, we will need a lot of draconium. And let's see, Awakened Draconium. So they got rid of the recipe here, so there's no more need to worry about activated draconium. In fact, there's a backwards compatible recipe here. But yeah, so here's like the block of draconium, and there's no more recipe for it. I think it was a bath. Yeah, so that's gone now. So that's great. But that's still going to be a shit ton of draconium. So I might have to go into the end and like get more draconium that way. In fact, let's see a calculator. Even like 700 draconium is going to be like 6,300 ingots. So again, I will have to go and do more mining with the drill, get more draconium dust. It seems a lot easier just to do dust mining than it is to make the draconium dust, because you have to go to manulin, ardite, cobalt, all that crap. I have to worry about cetane fuel to make dragon breath, and it just seems like a pain in the ass. All right, so with all that explanation, that's like 20 minutes of this episode. Let's try to get something done here. I think, actually, you know what? I think I can make the Neutronium Solar right now. Yeah, look at that, look at that. Let's do this. Yeah, boom. Let me go down to the injector system, see if we can't watch this. Oh wait, I don't think it's going to inject anything right now. I think it's just making the omnium. It's making the TNT right now, that's for sure. Of course, you know, now that I can have like 512 TNT or 512 an item in an interface, I might just make a interface stocked with 512 TNT. It's pretty sweet. So we're gonna need another one of these for the tier 10. Yes, we need 2 deutroniums, 2 cores, and 2 stabilizers. So that's gonna be the biggest brunt of the work here. I'll be sure to add TNT to the auto stock system so you won't have to go through all this again. Boom. And EUT. Wait. No, okay, I didn't set up the pattern yet. All right, so there's that. Let's go up. Home. Right, and I gotta figure out what the setting that I wanted for JEI is, because it got, you know, reset with the upgrade. Or maybe I need to go into my 1.43 world and see what I had there. In any case, there is the pattern. Inject. Let's go down to the injector system real quick. So it sure sucked out a lot of power. That's 130 billion. I wonder if that... Oh yeah, that sucked out all of half our conduit storage right there. Oh, is it nighttime? Yeah. Okay, this is a good test. Let's see if I can get out of bed. Open that again. Look at that. 4 million, 5 million, 6 million. Although I don't know how much of that is actually the solar being boosted or not. Up to 7 million. Once we get the energy ball created, though, I think this will be a lot easier to tell how much is being actually generated. I mean, it's still going up and up and up. 8 million. I mean, I think it's getting powered. $9 million. Let's see. That sounds about right. 9 million. Let me see if I can't figure out some quick math real quick here. Energy output. What? Wait, what? Excuse me? Wait, what? Hold on. What? Our helium is dead? Helium 3. What? The hell's going on? That's not what I want. Tritium. Deuterium. Okay, that was weird. So I guess it kind of broke some of our machines here. Man, when levels are above. So we weren't even using these rotors at all. That's concerning. Okay, so backrest said quick math. So we got 183500 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. 4 times 3, 12, 13. 13, so that's 2.3 million EU per tick times 4 for RF. So we were generating, well, could have been generating an extra 9 million. But now we're getting some spinning up here. So once those get all spinning up again, I think we'll have a better idea once we request something how much we're actually generating, or until we get the Draconic Energy Ball, like I said before. But, okay, so I guess that is fixed. That'll take a while to get fixed up again, but we have solars, basically, to keep our system alive, apparently, with that power generation. In any case, so there's one more thing that I wanted to address. Wait, was there another thing? I want to make sure I didn't forget this. No, I don't think that was. But before I get to that last thing, solar panel. You're gonna ask for 2 of them? Of course it does. Okay, so for now, let's get this as a thumbnail. We'll put that away. Now, question: if I ask for another one, gelled Toluene. Is it really just all it needs is gel toluene? If that's the case, I can just go ahead and update the thing. Okay. That, where's the terminal? There's gel, no. Toluene. Toluene is now brown. Shit. Well, kind of brownish. Crap. Can I not drag? Oh, fine, I'll have to go over there and fix it myself. Okay, I think this is the right one. Yeah, okay. Toluene. Boop. Alright. That's back in there. Alright, so let's go 2048. Fuck it. And I can get rid of this screwdriver. But so quick note on that. I probably cheated this in because with the update, I think because of 1.5, the tools in GregTech got updated. So basically every item that you had in the world was deleted, every tool anyway. And the whole update was basically like, oh, better tools, better repair, better durability, essentially. So that's that addressed. Okay. So that will get us the toluene that we need. And probably off camera, I'll go and request that other solar and get that quest completed. All right, TNT. Get the TNT done, and then I'll show you that one thing that I was mentioning. I'm going to need to make another one of these. Bus. Card. Come on, come on. While I wait for that, I'll just do this. Boop, boop. And TNT. And card. Bada boom. Okay. That should be fine. No need for this, right? Yeah. All right. So I think that should start making TNT, maybe? It was TNT. It should. Now it's there. Let me. Oh. Okay, maybe it's still thinking. I don't know, maybe it'll kick in. Anyway, so that last thing. So here is a little hole in our roof here, and if I look up, you can see there's a little kind of roof here too. I went ahead and set up this whole space up here as to be the future site of our Draconic Energy Ball. So as we get it prepared, I'll try and build like a little pretty shell around it or something. I'll see how we go. But yeah, I mean, there might be enough room here to do other things too, other machines. So yeah, that'll be fun. And you know what? I'm just gonna do that, and this little barrier will probably change. But yeah. So I think this is gonna be it for the episode. Why is it? It can make it, so why won't it? Why won't it? Not wait. No. No. It's another priority. I'm not sure why it's not just making this. Well, now it's making it. What gives? I don't think it's a tick-based thing. Or did I craft that? I don't think I crafted that. In any case, now that we have everything already covered, let's see about requesting another solar. Boom. There we go. Okay, so that's gonna go off and craft. Yeah. I'll come back next episode, hopefully with the 2 solars made. And what is it gonna cost to get 2 stabilizers? $1 million? Woo. Blaze rods, huh? I may just have to do a pattern, change out my rod pattern where I request, tier 4.5 rods to. No, that won't work. I'll just have to request more of those missions, I guess. And Draconium, how do we? Oh, we did use some. Okay. And Blaze, we're gonna need more stocking on that. We're gonna need to get that more stocked. Okay, so there's a lot here that I need to take care of. More stocking increases. But for now, that's gonna be the episode. We're getting very close to tier 10 microminer, and thankfully that doesn't appear to be as expensive. But they are big crafts nonetheless. I hope you did enjoy. I will see you all in the next one. In fact, is there anything else that I can really? Yeah, I think I'll go with the solar as the thumbnail. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll talk for now.